Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Go Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am so happy that you are back. Tonight we're going to be working on an 18 by 24 canvas, and I, as I've said in the past, am scared of greens, but we are going to do some green and turquoise tonight. So I'm going to point the camera down and we're going to get started. I'm happy you're here. I'll be right back. Hey you guys, okay, so here is our 18 by 24 canvas, and here are the greens and turquoises that I've chosen for tonight's painting. I'm going to try this, we're going to go bold. I'm doing Artist Loft Deep Green. I have chosen my Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue. I have chosen my Artist Loft Phthalo Green and my Deco Art Peacock Pearl. For accents in here, we're going to go with Master's Touch Pearlized White, and this time we're going to do Deco Art Splendid Gold to get that bright gold in there. So get these shaken up a little bit more. Those are our accents, main colors, and our white. So my white is my Blickrylic white mixed with Floetrol and water, and then it is just stored in these old water bottles. So we're going to use our white. And I think this is pretty much going to be all of my white when we're done here. So how I pictured this, because these are some of the colors I like to use in my waves, so I was kind of picturing this as just a full painting of this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run the white in the center here, and then we're going to build it from there. Enough white on there to make sure that we have enough to blow off when we're done. I think that should do it with our colors. Alright, so I have this pearlized white, and to be sure that I get some cells, I'm going to add the pearlized white into the regular white. And if this doesn't accent the way I'm hoping to, well, I've learned something. But I just want to put that in there so that the gold ends up to be more of our focal accent color. All right, so next we're going to start with the deep green, and like I said, we're going to do this as a full blowout. And I'm going to move this up just a little bit, because when I blow it out, I want to make sure that it's still blowing out on the table and not all over me. All right, so let's add our green. I think it's easier if I just take the lids off of these bottles for this. Again, this is my deep green. Okay, and then we're going to put in the metallic cobalt blue. I love this color. It's dark, it's rich, it goes well with the deep green. Now we're going to start just lightening it up a little bit, and I'm going to put the gold in now. I'm going to have to pour the gold. So now we got to be careful. Keep going with our greens and our blue, and we're going to put in the phthalo, because that is our lighter color of green. Even though we're staying dark, this is the lighter, like so. And then another one of my favorite colors is Peacock Pearl. It's a beautiful color. That would be besides the whites, that's our lightest turquoise green. So I'm gonna move these out of the way. Okay, so now we've sort of got our puddle going, but before we go and blow it out, because we're gonna be blowing it to cover this whole canvas, I'm gonna draw through it a little bit. And I had, oh, where did you go? I had a little comb I was going to use that I've used. It's like a broken hair clip, but I can't find it. So we're just going to use, let's just use this big tongue depressor. All right, so I'm just going to draw through this one. Mix up some of these colors. So, okay, now we're gonna blow it out. And I'm gonna use the Revlon tonight. I haven't used the Revlon in quite a while, but I'm gonna use this so I have the big nozzle on it, and I have the, I could put it on the low setting and then use this power button to push the paint. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Oh, I love it. The pearl is popping all throughout here. Oh, it's so pretty. I have to check my sides and get a bubble right there. I realized I did not pop the bubbles before I started. So I may have to torch. I'm just gonna fill up this little corner here that was empty, and then we'll dab up here for this little dry spot and here. And then we've got a little more paint here to help that go down. And a little bit lighter right here. I'm just helping these go down. Fill in these little areas here that didn't get filled in yet. Like that. Oh, this is so pretty. I didn't think, I usually think when when I'm thinking about greens, I always think that they're going to come out all muddy, and this did not. There's so much movement and texture in here. I love it. These things are popping. And I'm going to give it a little torch just to make sure I don't have any underlying bubbles that are going to cause problems later, since I forgot to torch. And that'll help draw up things as well. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's so pretty. There's just so much going on. Not a lot of gold stayed, which I'm fine with, because sometimes the gold takes over and makes the green look really muddy, and that's one of the things I don't like. But the cobalt blue is one of my favorites, and then the peacock pearl. So I almost have two sections here, and I really like it because all of the colors are coming up in the cells, and it's just looking really pretty. All right, I am going to grab the camera. I'm going to look at that side because I know there's probably some space over there that needs correcting. And then I'm going to try to scrape up the extras on the table so I don't waste them, and I'm going to use them in another painting. So I will be right back. This is how I just fill these in. Just tap the color above it and it'll drag it down. And then it will keep pulling down for a minute, and then we'll scrape that side as well. There. So as you saw, I tapped that upper edge there to fix the things that were missing up there. So I'm letting that run down still. And then I've already scraped here and the other two sides. But I'm going to show you this painting from my direction. It's so pretty. It's so interesting. Let's come down and look at the cells. I love cells, especially when they look like this. And these are going to, they should pearl up a little bit more than they are already. You know, when we use gold covers over and makes everything look pearl. But these pearl paints will have a bit of shimmer on them, which I really like. So when we go all the way up here, we just have so many cells and so many layers of cells. It's really nice. I'm very happy with this painting. And then this section right here, I'm going to kind of show you wide angle. This section here is still developing, so there's still tons of things popping through the pearlized white and the Blickrylic white. So I'll be interested to see how that dries when it's done. And then we have this little grouping here that's popping. So this painting will change once everything is done blossoming through the paint. And here's my favorite, my cobalt blue, and then this peacock pearl. I love peacock pearl. So let's see if we can look at it all the way this way. So there it is. There's the painting for tonight. So comment, let me know what you think about these greens. Yes, I did cheat and I did use cobalt blue metallic and peacock pearl, but they are still kind of in the green family. So let me know if you like green, and if so, do you like this painting? I feel like it's got so much going on in it that it's it's going to dry so pretty. So I hope to hear from you in the comments, and until my next video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and hi to my subscribers. Thank you for sticking with me. Really appreciate it. All right, until my next video in 3 days. Bye.